Hello and welcome back to our 35 and 35. That is Yvette and I sharing 35 years of experience with 35 lessons. Some we've learned the hard way and some we just want to share with you for inspiration. So today, Yvette's going to take this topic, and Yvette, tell us about that topic.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about the importance of quantifying results. Now, I know we've already covered the importance of client testimonials, and this kind of goes with that, but it's a little different. This is another one that we learned from one of our favorite clients who was masterful at ensuring that their programs had all sorts of results on the back end. And what that did is it ensured that her programs stood out from her peers, but also helped her build her own portfolio, quite frankly, and really also set her up for comparison or scrutiny within the organization. And quite frankly, her work in this area helped her to win, several awards within the category. But the point is, she couldn't have done it if she hadn't set it up front, figured it out up front. And I think that's really the key. For many of us and many of our clients, it's like things happen so fast that we don't always get results on the back end. And that's because by the time it's time to look at things, they've moved on, right? Like they've done whatever they needed to do, checked that box, and moved on to the next thing. And there's not a lot of time to move, look backwards. But what we try and do with programs, because we can't control everything, because we don't usually have insight into everything that's happening with a program, is we try to set up opportunities to gather information that could be used to track a program. And usually it's not the whole picture. But what's very interesting about it is that when we're able to do that successfully and present that to our client after the fact, it usually always goes really well. Like the client's able to take it and share it with their, key stakeholders and senior management and get a lot more traction out of the same program. So it's really important when you're putting together a program, whatever type of campaign you're doing in marketing world, is to get past a little bit of the basics. Certainly you need to be tracking the basics, but figure out how you're going to quantify those results. Figure out what other information you can garner and share and make it useful. I'll just give you one quick example of the things that don't get done. Is we'll run a program and we'll drive a certain number of leads. Maybe it's at a trade show, maybe it's in a nurture stream, whatever it is. It might take 6 months to recognize which of those leads turned into deals and what the value of those deals were. It takes somebody internally to really paying attention on what's going on to go back and make sure those things are tracked. But you know what? When they do, that's really when they have got that, great information, great data that can really help them within their organization and really stand out. So we're big believers in make sure you put something up front so that you can quantify your results all along the way.